Good.
Yes, sir.
Coach, first day out, overall impressions.
I thought some retention stuff was good. Just first day of camp, we got to keep getting in better shape and keep doing things. But I thought everybody it was a pretty good work day retention-wise.
How is it, when you come into a situation where things were obviously going good the year before, how difficult is it to balance, putting your stamp on things, but also if it isn't broke, don't fix it?
I really don't worry about it. All we do, the bottom line is we got to get ready in 16, and that's reality. Had a good year last year. I tell the kids, the same guys that told them it was great last year were the same guys that told them they sucked when they won 0. That's the reality. And the same guys that told me when I was great winning 15 are the same guys that told me I sucked when I won 1. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is it really doesn't matter. We got another year, another season. Our goal is to win a Conference USA championship and to compete for that. So, last year was a great year. It's in the past. This year's a year we want to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? And I told them, I said, on that Eagle Walk, they only put the champions up there, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the goal at Southern Miss is to win a championship. That's our charge. And, it's been since 2011 since we won a championship. So that's our goal. That's what we're working toward. Now, we got to work hard to achieve that goal. If we don't, then that won't be a reality. If we do, that is reality. So we don't even worry about what happened in 2096, 2003, 2011, 2015. That's all in the past, and it's for the record books. We're just worried on 16. We got to go to work to be successful.
Yeah, is that buzz kind of a distraction or motivation?
Well, the thing we talk about with our team is, are we mature? Because the same thing, that same guy that said, hey, you're great at 9 was the same guy that was saying you suck when they were 0, 1, and 3. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is, are we mature enough to handle that? Knowing each year is a different year and a different journey. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? So I think our team's pretty mature. I think we can handle that. The reality, but that's the reality. I tell guys I've won the SEC, MAC, CUSAs, Southern, SWACs, national championships, but I've also been on teams 1-1. And guess what? It's a different journey each year. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to go to work. We can't rest on past laws. We can't look at 4 years back. We can't look at last year. We can't look at 10 years back. We can't look back to the Bobby Collins years. We can't look back to the Coach Carmody years. We can't look back to the PW years. We can't look back. You just got to go forward, and that's all we can do. That's all we can control.
Coach, when you talk about that maturity, could you talk about a few players that may be standing up and showing some leadership right now?
Yeah, we got guys that are working hard, showing leadership. We do. At the end of the day, it's first day of summer practice. So at the end of the day, we know we got a great conference. We got LSU, Kentucky, great non-conference schedule. We know we got to go to work, man, and I think that's the reality of it. We go to work, do things right, you get successful. If you don't, guess what? You don't do things successful. So we know the journey we got. We just got to go to work.
Coach, is there anything you could take away from the first practice of summer camp?
I thought we did some good things execution-wise. We got to continue getting in better shape. I think that's where we're at right now. Got to get through that.
A lot of first day of fall practices, are they always special?
They're always a fun adventure because I think you're just kind of picking up things and learning things. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to get the guys back out and going to work. And so that's what we got to do. Which is like, again, it's coaching cliche, but I think today there was some positives. Like every practice, there's some positives. There's also some negatives, and those are things we just got to keep going. We got to know nobody's going to give us anything. We're going to have to go out there and earn it.
Coach, can you kind of talk about where your team is right now and what strides you need to see them take until September 3rd?
We just got to, again, it's the first day of practice. I wish I had a better answer, but it's the first day of practice. We just got to keep working and get better and get ready for the first game. We know we'll have a challenge each and every week, and like I said, the goal every year is to compete for a championship and win a championship, and that's the goal. And if you don't accomplish that goal, you didn't achieve your goal. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's going to take hard work to accomplish that, and that's what we got to do.
You talked about the conditioning. Are you happy with what you're seeing out there?
We got to get better, Tim. I think we got to get. I don't expect them to be in game shape first day. It's. So don't take, but we just gotta, it's part of the 2-a-days experience. You got to keep building and getting to game shape, and I think that's what we got to do.
Coach, is September 3rd the day that's kind of circling on the calendar right now for you guys?
It better be. That's the first game, so that's all that matters to us. The first game of the season, so we got to be ready for that, and that's what we're preparing hard for.
How bad do you want it for your team this year?
We want it every year. This team's working hard. We got great kids here. We got guys. We got players at this university that love Southern Miss. And that's the thing that I love about this football team. Again, a lot of guys that stuck it out through the zeros, the ones, the threes, and these guys. We got a lot of guys here that love this university. They fought hard, and we know we got to continue fighting to achieve our goal. And our goal is to, like I said, they put that 96, 97, what is it, 99, 03, and 11 team. That's our goal to get on that board. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but we know nobody's going to give that to us. We got to go work for it.
Some uncertainty coming into camp surrounding the backup running backs behind Ito, but they look pretty good.
Well, I think that's always the great when you graduate. A fair bit of players, the receiver and running back. You got to have guys. It's their time to step up, and it's their time to make plays. I think that's one thing we talk about openly and honestly. We graduated the Caseys and the Mikes and the Jalen's. Those guys are in pro camp right now. So at the end of the day, it's now these guys' time to step up. I think that's it. We lost 70% of production at receiver and 60% at running back. That's their time to step up, and it's that new guy's time to make his mark. I always like to tell them, if we lost 70, let's go be 75. You know what I'm saying? But that's the journey, and that's the challenge that we have, and that's the challenge we got to meet.
It's the first time I can remember in a while George hadn't been in
that's
a
right.
brace.
That's right. We took the brace off this summer, and of course Ted's still got the brace on right now. But those guys are coming back from injuries, so it's they're working hard, and they are. That's all you can ask right now. We just gotta, we're first day of camp. We just gotta keep building and getting in shape and doing the things and getting ready to be in complete game shape. There's no team in America that's in game shape right now. So that's the reality. You just gotta keep building. Only if they are, they're topping off pretty quick right now. That's right.
Talk about stepping up, and you mentioned DJ Thompson, his role this year.
DJ is a guy that's just been a leader. He's a guy that we're counting on to make a lot of plays for us. I think he's a guy that's got to step up and get it done for us, and he knows that. And he's a kid that has a great work ethic, just a great kid.
How about the guys around him? Who do you see kind of emerging to join him?
It's just the first day, Jason. It's kind of like you got, of course, all those guys like, Marquise, T-Man, they had a pretty good day. It looks like, Corey caught some balls I saw out there doing some things. It's just going to be a battle at that position. There's got to be guys that, that step up there and they become that playmaker. Isaiah was out there, and Isaiah had a good spring, and he's got to continue that on. I know I'm missing 2 or 3 other guys, but it's guys. That's what this game is all about. You're always graduating guys, and you got to have guys step up and fill in. That's part of the journey.
How do you prepare your guys for a grind of fall camp like this?
It's just got to go work. At the end of the day, those guys. We know all that matters is the now. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to go to work. We know each year's a different journey. We know we got to work, and we got to put in the sweat equity, and that's the only way you're going to be successful. And so, I think our guys understand that, but now we got to go do it in summer camp.
A couple more. Is that it?